Hi Divas, welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about literally whatever I want to, but mostly books. And today, get comfy, get cozy, grab a snack, and most importantly, grab a drink. Because together, me and you, both of us, we are going to reorganize my bookshelf and get inebriated while we're at it. This is the fit for the day. This is literally what I'm wearing most of the time. They're so like, I don't know, they're so unserious. They are my favorite things ever. Yeah, basically for today's video, I am just going to reorganize my bookshelf. It's something that I've been needing to do and wanting to do for a minute now. And I figured while we're at it, while we're conversing, while we're chatting, while we're having a kiki, we might as well just drink a little bit. We're sisters. Why can we not like drink and queen out a little bit? So, whether it's a mocktail or a cocktail, get your drinks. I feel like I'm acting really gay in this video, and I don't apologize. The drink of the day is literally the cheapest vodka in the world. It's absolutely disgusting. It it's so gross. But luckily, my chaser is delicious, and that chaser is a nice cold Mike's Hard Lemonade. And then the shot glass of the day is a shot glass that my sisters got me from Hawaii. And I mean, to that I say, bottoms up, divas. I mean, hello. I don't even know if I fully explained the concept of the video. There's really not that much more to get. We're reorganizing my bookshelf. Let me just also say, I really hope that you can see me and hear me. I have had a lot of troubles with, getting this camera set up in this angle that I have never filmed in before. And we're still just like pushing and pulling with that microphone, like I am not a technical diva by any means. And I am low key like being a bit quieter than I usually am because it is pretty late and all of my roommates are home, which none of them are ever home. It is crazy that all of them are home, but I've been planning on filming this video tonight, so I'm not gonna deter my fucking roommates. Can I say that? We're reorganizing my bookshelf, and if the footage is unusable, the footage is unusable. With that being said, let's just get into it, shall we? So, how I have my bookshelf organized right now is by title of book. That's just been what has been easiest for me right now. But even when like I started this book collection, I knew that I eventually wanted to sort it by author because that's how most things are sorted. So I feel like now that I am an English I don't know, girl, I want to reorganize my bookshelf. So I've already explained. Yes, I have. Thank you. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just attack this and then like okay, this lighting is crazy. Never okay. Slight fix. Guys, can you tell that I have OCD? Okay. 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 Yeah. Right? No. Wait, the way that okay. The way that that's actually worse. Alright. Multiple minutes in, I think I got it to a somewhat sensible place. I really, really hope so. We're just gonna move on. Okay. I'm just gonna start attacking this. And I think what I'm going to do is just like start pulling out like A, B, and C authors. I like really have to lock into this because like I cannot do multiple things at a time. Like I'm on the first shelf. I'm already not sure if I'm getting this right. Okay, I fucked with the lighting again. That's the last time, I promise. So, I mean, I guess I've already said this, but like I have wanted to do this because I feel like, I don't know, it's very English major to have your bookshelf organized in authors' names. And I have had it just organized by author for like no particular reason. I don't know. I just felt like it was easier for me. I feel like I almost discredited myself to a certain extent. I need to fix this lighting. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, the way that like made everything better, like that was the hello. I'm a genius. I don't even know what I was saying, girl. I let me stick to my ABCs, okay? Fuck, where would Bob the drag queen go? B. I think I undersold my knowledge because like I was just like, oh, I won't like remember who wrote the books that I got. Like I'll remember the title of them, but like I won't particularly remember the name of the authors. Which like yeah, maybe is true, but like also I do remember the names of a lot of the authors of the books that I've bought. And even if I don't, like, I can just, like, look, it's not that hard. The way that I put Hunter in my ABC pile, Collins. Okay, yes. Collins is a C. Y'all, I really am just in, like, a different state right now. Okay, let's be completely honest with the culture. Yes, I am drinking, but I also have had a few really good conversations. Oh, Jesus, that scared me. I also have had a few good conversations with my good sis, Mary Jane, which is legal for me specifically. I mean, why would it be illegal for just a friend to chat with her good sis, another friend? I really like that I'm right here and that I can give you like this serve a little bit. Like, ugh, I crack myself up. Okay, I need to walk in. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video, and like, low key, a lot of the time I do not mean it. Okay, I am gonna tell myself once I get the ABCs, um, sorted out, once I get the ABCs off of here, another shot, Diva. Another reason why I'm excited about this video is like I'm just excited to chat with you guys, just see how things are going. Also excited to like show you some books that maybe I haven't listed as a priority to get to, but maybe like one of you guys really like these books and tell me, get to it. Guys, I am like already so drunk. I don't think I'm gonna take another shot after the ABCs because I'm so drunk. I think that that is something very important to mention. I actually don't drink super often. Drinking makes me really nauseous, and I only do it every once in a while. Oh, this is a special occasion. We are reorganizing. We're kikiing. As I'm doing this, I'm low key realizing that, like, actually, a lot of the books that I have, I don't know who wrote them. So, guys, okay. Oh, yeah, that's like the whole other thing. Okay, that's another reason why I wanted to do this is because I've wanted to declutter. Seeing Slay is what made me remember that. Which is very ironic because I don't think I'm gonna get rid of Slay. Not quite yet. I don't think I'm done with her. Matthew Lawrence, you are not free from my grasp quite yet. But like, I want to declutter while I'm at it. I feel like I have a lot of books and I am like dead ass not gonna get to all of them, or like maybe I have already read them and I don't love them. I really do try to get the most out of my books, and so I want to declutter a little bit and see if there are like any that I can donate or like put in some little free libraries. I have a lot of those around me, surprisingly. Which, like, maybe a diva is planning on potentially doing a video reading books from little free libraries. I don't know. Would you guys be interested if a diva perhaps were to be thinking about filming a video about that subject matter? Guys, I need to pee so fucking bad. But we're gonna work on the ABCs. God, it's so late. That's another thing that I don't think that you guys maybe understand. It's very late at night. Well, okay, it's not like that late. I feel like I think it's 9. So it's not like late, but it is concerning that it's 9 p.m. and I haven't even finished the ABCs. But that's just a matter of myself. The way, oh my God. I'm not, you guys are distracting me actually. I'm not talking to you until I've completed the ABCs. See, like, who the fuck wrote this? Guys, I like low key really don't want to do this. I don't know who thought this would be a good idea. Me. And low key, actually, I still do think it's a good idea. I know that I'm funny as fuck. Like, clock that tea. Who wrote this? Guys, I fear perhaps that this is not the most sensible method to attack this bookshelf. Diva has a lot of fucking books. Like, a lot. Surely there's a better way. Surely. I guess not. I don't fucking know. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do now. Now that I have all of the ABCs pulled out, I'm gonna like separate them into A, B, and C, and then I'll figure out what to do from there because I don't think that this method is working. Here's a thing that's rough about this is I am like really bad with the alphabet. Like once I get to a certain point in the alphabet, I couldn't tell you what's next without having to like go back and like repeat. So, like, that is just going to be my downfall in this particular um state of being. Girl, I don't fucking know. B for Bob. A for Alderton. Girl, literally fuck Margaret. Ooh, never mind. Actually, yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say fuck Margaret Cavendish. I had to read a description of the Blazing World for a class a couple of semesters ago. And I fucking hated it. It was awful. But then I had to read it, not the entire thing, just like a section of it. I had to read a section of it for another class, and I was like, wait a minute. So, like, am I ever going to, like, reread a description of the Blazing World by Margaret Cavendish, published in, like, fucking, like, 1722? Absolutely not. However, there's a part of me that's thinking about it. Okay. What am I gonna do? Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do, Loki. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to move all of the books from the top shelf down to other parts of the shelf. And then I'm gonna put the ABCs in there. And that way it feels like I'm doing something. Yeah. I feel good about that. Let's do it. Okay. So, oh my God, now I have to sort. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that I have to sort literally. You know what? Maybe I don't have to. Guys, this is gonna be so much easier if I just like look at Storygraph, which by the way, while I'm at it, I completely forgot to mention in like my video where like I was guessing my favorite books based off of their negative reviews. I think I completely forgot to mention that I don't use Goodreads. I use Storygraph. The only reason why I used Goodreads in that video is because Storygraph doesn't have a feature that allows you to sort books by star rating. Girl, how do I get to my owned books? Owned. Okay, yeah, just the big tab that says owned. Authors, A to Z. Boom. I did it. Okay. Like I was saying, I use Storygraph. I don't use Goodreads. Fuck Amazon. All my homies hate Amazon. So I use Storygraph, which I know isn't the most like perfect website and app, but like I think that they are. I applied that lip balm so insanely messily. Anyways, I use Storygraph. Okay, I think I'm gonna be down here for a minute, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. The way that this is still a horrible angle, the way that I'm already fucking up. See, this is why it is so much easier with Storygraph because I can literally just see the books that I forgot about that like I just didn't pull from the shelf. Why did I like not think of this earlier? Oh my gosh, guys, something so exciting. I got to the Jane Austen section of my book collection. Hello. I have a Jane Austen class this semester, and I'm so excited about it. I feel like I've wanted to read Austen for a minute, but I just haven't, and I feel like doing so in an academic setting is the best way for me to do so. I'm very excited. I'm a bit concerned because Storygraph doesn't have Sir Gawain and the Green Knight in the A section, but I put it in the A section because it's translated by Simon Armitage, and like I don't think it's like known who wrote Sir Gawain. So, okay, I'm gonna assume that Storygraph has it as unknown, but I'm gonna put it under A. Okay, see, this is what I mean because I am trying to find R, like where Armitage would go in this section, and I literally have to sing the ABB. Oh, the ABCs to myself. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Let's get these on the shelf. Holy shit, yeah. I'm not gonna take another shot for a minute. I'm gonna say that and then I'm literally gonna take a shot like when I put these books up. Did I finish my thought about my Jane Austen class? I don't think I did. I'm in a Jane Austen class. I'm very excited to read all of her stuff. Very happy I'm doing so happy I am doing so in an academic setting. Right now, we're reading Pride and Prejudice. Low-key fucking hate it, but I'm very excited for more of her books, and obviously I'm going to do a video about it once I'm finished. Because like hello, come on. I don't think that I pulled out Eve Babbitt's. I'm so stupid. Oh, found it. I was like, literally, where is it? I found it. This is like exhausting. I need to pee so badly. Let's talk about that actually. I pee so much. Girl, why does Storygraph have Dirty Diana under B? Oh, I that actually makes a lot of sense why Storygraph has it under B. Because the first author, their last name actually starts with a B. Fun fact. So it actually makes a lot of sense why Storygraph would categorize it under the B's because um it's a part of the B's. I wonder what Storygraph has Harriet Tubman live in concert labeled under because I have it labeled under B because it's written by Bob the Drag Queen. So like there's no last name there. I mean, we'll see. I also forget fucking whatever, never mind. Oh my god, the way that the top shelf is already full is so fucked up. Another thing about my bookshelf is I have it organized to where like I'll pull some books out. I don't know if you can like tell from that far away, but like some books are pulled out. The books that are pulled out I haven't read. I really want to read more of my collection this year. And like utilize libraries and stuff like that because I don't know. I bought all of these books for a reason. I bought these books because I wanted to read them. And like, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade to me, myself, and I. But like, my bookshelf is getting a little bit out of control, especially considering that I probably haven't read half of the books on there. So I really want to try and be more conscious about that. The way that I also said that I was I completely forgot that I was like decluttering through this process. I need to pee so badly. Okay. We're fucking in it to win it. Since I have like the first shelf almost done, I'm just gonna like, you know what? Actually, low key, I'm not gonna like pull. Ooh, Actually, yes, I am. This is like gonna take so much work. Like, I know that like, I am at my own free will and I can stop whenever I want to. And I am, like, with that being said, I am just gonna continue. But, like, I. This is, like, so fucked up. Okay, Truman Capote. That's where we're at. We're literally at fucking C. Margaret Cavendish. Fuck you. While I'm like low key, I know that like I haven't talked about school in like a second, but like speaking of Margaret Cavendish, I figured I would just like tell you guys about my school semester. I'm wildly behind, which is really embarrassing. And like, I don't really say that super lightly, if that makes sense. I consider myself to be a very, very good student. I think so. And this is literally like week 3 just started today. Like, we are 2 weeks into the semester and I'm wildly behind and like I'm embarrassed about it. I'm giving myself like a grace because like that's the only thing that like I can do, you know what I mean? Those books falling over really just scared me. And that's fucked up. The way that I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about school. Oh yeah. That I was like late. I've been late. Okay, whatever. Do you want to know actually something that I'm very embarrassed about? Not fucking getting to Mockingjay by the end of the year. I was so confident that I could read the Mockingjay, nope, the Hunger Games trilogy, um, in like this year, but I failed. I failed my friend. I failed my family. I failed the country, this wonderful country of. I can't even joke about this being a wonderful country. Yeah, this channel's gone woke. Fuck America. Guys, breaking news. I just went woke. Okay. I feel like there certainly has to be a better way to organize this. There just has to be. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I just need to, like, keep doing this. Okay. I'm gonna pull out all of the authors that I can find with a D, E, F. And I'm going to lock in while I do this, mind you. Oh, the way that I missed an author. But I caught it. I'm trying to tell myself that. I feel like a lot of the times I will, like, forget to do something. And by that, I mean, like, I'll say to myself, oh, I need to do this in a second. And then, like, a couple of minutes later, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do this. And I'm like, baby, you didn't forget, you just remembered. DEF, that's what I'm looking for, right? H is not a part of DEF. There are so many S's. I own so many books by authors whose last name start with S's. Girl, this is so boring. The way that I don't want to do this, but I'm also not going to stop. D. Do I categorize Lana Del Rey under D? Yeah. I own Lana Del Rey's poetry book, by the way. Which, I mean, while we're at it, let's talk about her. I like Loki don't have too much to say about her, actually. I like her poetry collection. I like her as a musician. Um, I don't know. I like her. I like her. Is that controversial? The way that I missed an A, because I actually don't think that I have this logged in my story graph. This was actually one of the books that I got in a little free library. It wasn't technically a little free library. It was like on campus there was just like a section that was like free books. And I got this specifically because my mom loved this book and has talked a lot about this book, but I don't remember anything about it. This is The Five People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom, which I'm gonna have to figure out where this goes. Oh my gosh, wait, the way that was so easy. Shout out to you, Mitch Albom. You better work. Fuck, but I literally. Okay, wait, no, I can just go back. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Don't be so dramatic, Diva. I have crazy dry mouth right now. I just, in case you guys wanted to know. Okay, Robbie Couch, girl. Robbie Couch? Oh. The way that I have already put Robbie Couch up. Okay, never mind. Because that was a part of C, and I had just finished ABC. So now we're starting with D, starting with David, Justine David. Let me actually, okay. Justine David, Cascading Hearts, poetry collection, small indie author. This is a sister's friends. I have not read it quite yet, so I cannot speak to the quality of it, but I love to shout out an indie author on I love to shout out an indie author whenever I get the opportunity to. And yeah, Cascading Hearts, Justine David, check it out if you like poetry. Girl, the way that I forgot that I have the complete collection of Emily Dickinson. I forgot that I'm supposed to be decluttering. Holy shit. Before I move on to the D, before I get on the D, I am going to declutter my ABCs. You know what? Here is what I'm going to do while I declutter. I am going to tell you guys all of the books that I declutter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in like a donation pile that like I'm not going to donate quite yet. So if any of you guys are like, no, please read this, and like you comment that, I can be like, oh, okay, great, let me pull it out of the donation pile. But then also, if you guys are like, yeah, Diva, donate that, I can be like, gorgeous, and like I can immediately just like get rid of it and like put it in a little free library or something, or like burn it. So the first book that I'm going to be retiring is Wonder Boys by Michael Chabon, if you will. I thought that this book was gay. I don't think it is. And because it's not gay, I have no interest in it. I know that it's a Pulitzer Prize winning author, and like, I am sure he's incredible, but you know, you should be writing for me specifically. I haven't even gotten on the D quite yet. Okay, hold on, wait. That's because I haven't finished decluttering, but I am done. I think that that's the only book that I'm going to get rid of out of the ABCs. That's the thing about me. I am like, I wouldn't say that I'm a hoarder, but I would for sure say I like to hold on to things for as long as possible. I cannot find my complete collection of Emily Dickinson, which is crazy because if you own the complete collection of Emily Dickinson, Diva, it's huge. And I also have a vague memory of getting rid of it. Like a super, super vague memory of like donating it before I left. So with those, I'm going to make an educated guess and say that I don't own this anymore. And then I'm just going to move on. It's all fun and games until I literally fucking find it. Also, the way that I like, okay, never mind. I was gonna say that like I forgot a bunch of authors, um, but I didn't. I forgot one. Or a bunch of books, my bad. Girl, I don't even fucking know like what I'm saying. I am curious how much of this is coherent. The way that they don't categorize Lana Del Rey under D. So like where does she go? DEL. ABCDEFGHIJKL. Gorgeous. Alright, let's put these up. I literally need to pee so incredibly bad, which I'm gonna go do. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. I peed, and I must admit that after I peed, me and my good sis Mary had a little bit of a chat, but I feel good because she told me to lock in, and that's what I plan to do. Although something that I was thinking about, which okay, I don't know where Dirty Diana is. Where's Dirty Diana? I know that I have it. I feel like I literally pulled it. Oh my god. That is so fucked up. When there's multiple authors of a book, Storygraph puts it under both authors. that low-key makes sense, but that's a little bit fucked up for, like, my purposes. Whatever, it's fine. Like, it's fine. We can do this. Like, it's whatever.
Just vote.
Just vote. Just vote.
Like I was saying, I think I wanted to like chat and kiki with you guys a little bit. I don't know, chat and kiki. I've been like beating myself up because I've been like, oh my gosh, I didn't pull any of these authors out. Like, I'm so stupid. The authors that I were pulling out were G, and I fully did not pull G because G is after F, and I only pulled D, E, F if you remember correctly. Listen, for you guys, that was probably like a couple of seconds ago. For me, that was like a long time ago, and by that I mean like a couple of minutes. I have not read a lot of these books. That's so fucked up. See, okay, that's why like this year I want to like get to a lot of the books on this bookshelf because like I bought all of these because I wanted to read them and I just haven't read them. I'm a revolutionary. Okay. Um okay, what do I do now? Because now I'm on the G's and I am like I literally cannot take it any longer. I cannot keep like doing this. I need to be like done with it and I need to be done with it now. So I'm just trying to think. What do I think? You know what? Actually, okay, this is gonna sound crazy. I'm just going to like take this shelf off and organize it by like the general vibes of the alphabet. Like, girl, I don't know how to explain it. Like, either get with the program or get out. General vibes of the alphabet. Like, come on. Like, S is okay, never mind. I am just gonna keep to myself because I know that you guys are looking at me like I'm crazy, and I don't fuck with that. I don't know if I don't have this marked as owned in Storygraph or not. It's fucked up if I don't, but this is Chaucer. This is C. Listen, I fucking okay. This is House of Fame. This is like the full book Stream Visions and other poems that I had to buy, but we only read the House of Fame. Fucking hated it. The thing is, the things that I wrote in this book, I don't think that I can donate this book because of that. Let me just look at some of my greatest hits, which oh my gosh, look, actually, wait, this is kind of cute. Stellify. Can you see it? And then ignore my crazy handwriting. But I wrote, love this word, bring it back. That is so cute. One of my other annotations was religion and planets, but also Christianity. Oh yeah, I literally wrote, okay, yeah, here's a good example. Straight up just fuck you. I hated reading this. You know, in being an English major, you learn that reading is a very interactive experience. My god, I definitely learned that with this. What the fuck was I thinking with general vibes of the alphabet? Okay, actually, no. I know exactly what I was thinking. I mean, I guess now is as good of a point as ever to like talk about decluttering. Specifically because I just got to my 3 copies of Dandelion by Gabby Hanna. Which, like, okay, let's be completely real. I'm keeping the signed one, but I don't think that I need the other 2. Part of me wants to keep the letters to strangers because this is the one that I annotated, but I'm just gonna put both of these in the donate slash get rid of category for now, and then I'll see if I can like erase the annotations. And if I can, I'll get rid of it. If I can't, I'll keep it because I probably also wrote some crazy shit in that. Guys, the general vibes of the alphabet is like actually really working for me right now, and I feel really offended that you guys would judge me in such a way that makes me feel like it's not a good way of looking at things. Except now these stacks are getting really high, and I don't like that. But, things are good. Things are good. Computer, please turn on. I know that you're not out of battery. I sound like fucking pheromone right now. I need to get it together.
I don't want to do this. I don't know. This is hard. I don't know what I'm doing.
No. Oh.
Why do I have two copies of Come Closer by Sarah Gran marked as owned? This is why I went with general vibes of the alphabet. I did that so that I could like easily target where specific books were because like these are alphabetical. So like hopefully I can find things over here a little bit easier. Yeah, like I just found Poor Things, which actually no, I'm going to keep this. I was going to say this might be one that I might donate, but I actually might end up getting back to this because I loved the movie Poor Things, but I didn't love the book. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Girl, where the fuck did I put adultolescence? Oh, never mind, I found it. Guys, should I get rid of adultolescence? Should I just get rid of everything, Gabby Hanna? I don't know. I just feel like there's still that sense of nostalgia to me. God, this is so embarrassing that I'm like keeping these and putting that on the internet. Okay, yeah, see, general vibes of the alphabet. I knew conclave. Oh, I know that it's not going to be on here. It's right there where I put the general vibes of the alphabet because of Harris. I know it's at the beginning. I hope that makes like okay, does that make any sense? Also, where the fuck did I put All About Love? Oh, never mind. I found it. I think I'm going to get rid of People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Listen, I'm not over Emily Henry. I'm not done with her. I'm willing to give her more shots, but I think that like a well-known fact about Emily Henry is that like everybody likes something different from hers, you know? I don't know. I feel like with Emily Henry, just her books range so much. I can't explain this while I'm drunk, but I hope that you know what I mean about Emily Henry. People We Meet on Vacation was not for me. That does not mean that I'm done with Emily Henry. That just means that I didn't like People We Meet on Vacation. If you didn't like People We Meet on Vacation and you have read more Emily Henry, because that's the only one of her books that I have read. Girl, where did I put Hot Springs Drive? Oh, I found it. I like don't even remember what I was talking about. People even Emily Henry. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me know if you. Let me know. Let me know if I should read her. The buried. Where the fuck is the buried giant? I think I still have that. I'm just gonna put these up for now because these are in alphabetical order. We're reorganizing my bookshelf. Do you want to know something so funny? I really, really thought that I might be able to get away with making this video like reorganize like my entire room with me. That's not fucking happening. Okay. The buried giant. If I was the buried giant, where would I be? Okay. I can't find the buried giant. I haven't even really looked that hard, but if it shows up, I'm just gonna put it in the donate pile because like I don't need it. Not in a shady way, but like not not in a shady way. As if fucking Kazu Ichiguro is watching this video and being like, Is that shade? Is that shade towards me?" Fuck me. I feel like I want to take another shot. I'm going to put these on the shelf first, and then I'll do a shot as a reward. Okay, which of these have I read and which of these have I not? Only one of those. I put like 5 books on the shelf, and only one of those I haven't read. That's so exciting. I feel like I can do anything in this moment. And in this moment, I choose to do a shot. I don't know if you could hear my head bang against the ceiling in that clip. But let me just say while I'm pouring this shot that the ceilings in my house are crazy low. It's fucking insane. Literally every single time that I have somebody over, I say, watch your head because the ceilings in the basement are really, really low. And they're like, oh, I'm like short. So like I don't need to watch my head. And like granted they are short, but they always need to watch their head. I just spilled part of that shot. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, I guess I just did a shot and now I can continue. I don't know where my copy of Before the Coffee Gets Cold is, which is weird because it would be up here. Am I just missing a ton of books? I don't know. I guess I haven't really done like a thorough inventory of my books since I moved here, so maybe I did just lose a lot of books in transit, but that feels weird. What's going on here? Oh, okay, so I found it. However, this is another one that I'm going to put in the possibly donate pile. I have read this, and it just again wasn't for me. I don't want to explain beyond that just because I feel like I can't. Like, truly, general statement, this wasn't for me, and that's okay. I think it's quality, and I understand why so many people enjoy it. It just wasn't for me. Take a shot every time I said it wasn't for me, baby. The way that I'm on K, and I like literally don't even want to do this anymore. I completely forgot that I have like these bookshelf holders things that are like bunnies that are so cute that like would low key be great on here, but like I just don't feel like grabbing them. I actually want your guys' advice on this because this is Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. I loved this book. I thought it was a really, really incredible book. However, this was given to me as a Christmas present by an old friend in which we gave each other annotated copies of our favorite books. And one of her favorite books was Girl Interrupted, and she gave me an annotated copy of this. Me and Miss Diva had a horrible falling out. But these annotations are written in pen, and so I feel uncomfortable donating it. Especially because I do think that this is like a really nice capstone of our relationship, if that makes sense. There are a lot of kind, insightful. Okay, actually, I feel like I'm giving her a little. I don't need to fucking defend her. Like you guys don't know who she is. She's not watching this. Fuck that bitch. I actually cut that out. Here's another one that I need your advice on. The Bones Beneath My Skin, TJ Klune. I got it for Book of the Month. I know nothing about TJ Klune. What I know about TJ Klune is that he wrote a really popular book called The House on the Cerulean Sea? Question mark. And that book has sparked controversy. Is this book worth reading? I don't know. I don't really know a lot more beyond that. So, I mean, let a diva know. I'm so curious to see like how much of this I remember when like I edit this. Guys, I just came across Slay. It came across, okay. I just came across Slay in this little inventory of mine. I can't keep this. No, I have to keep it. I have to keep it. Okay, let's be real. I'm never getting rid of this. I will finish Slay by the time that I die. It might take me until the time that I die to get to finishing Slay, but I promise at one point I will finish it. Reading the comments on that video was so fun because, like, okay, like I said in that video, I'm not a mythology diva. I, eh, like, that's just not my truth tea. And if it's your truth tea, love and light, genuinely. Where the fuck is Luster? I literally just saw it. Like, I know that I put it somewhere. This is so fucked up. Like, would it be crazy to take another shot? I feel like yes. But you know what? Baby, we're kikiing. And at the end of the day, what is a whatever? You know, actually, from this position, I can take a good long look at my bookshelf and I can actually, from this distance, try and figure out where Luster is. So, in a way, this is very productive. Okay, well, the camera angle just shifted. And I still cannot find luster. Literally, what happens if I just like call it a night and I'm just like, you know what? This isn't happening tonight. Actually, you know what? It's not that late. Okay, I can keep going. Where is Luster by Raven Leilani? Oh, am I in? Wait, hold on. Am I crazy? The way that I am? LMN. Sorry, okay. The reason that I couldn't find Luster by Raven Leilani is because I put L in like the end of like the vibes of the alphabet, but like in the middle of the alphabet I have like MNIL. Oh my god, I literally have another L in the middle of the alphabet, but not this. What was I thinking? Apparently the vibes of the alphabet didn't work out for me. That's fucked up. Ooh, you know what? I just came across another book that might be worth it to donate. I hope that you cannot hear my roommates because they are indeed here. And they're being, well, they're not being annoying. They're just like existing. But I find them annoying. So to me, they're being annoying because they're here. Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes by Anita Luce. Girl, you don't need to talk me out of this one. I'm donating this. This book, chop. Absolute chop. And like, okay, I, whatever. I like classics. I just didn't like that classic. Do I need to defend my like opinion on Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes? I don't think so. If you love if you are a die-hard stand of Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes, let me fucking know. Prove me wrong, okay? The book. Let me say specifically the book because I haven't watched the movie. Okay, insider tea. I wanted to read The Future of Us by Jay Asher, and who else wrote it? Carolyn Mackler. I wanted to read that for my YA video, but I read like the first two chapters and I was like, I can't do this. Actually, I cannot do that. So I've been like saving it in case I've wanted to do like a part two of like reading my favorite YA books or something like that. Wait, fuck. I just got to Coco Mellor's and Storygraph has it organized Blue Sisters, Cleopatra, and Frankenstein because of like title. Do I want to do that or do I want to organize it by publish date? Okay. All right, whatever. It's not like I even cared. I think I'm going to do it by publish date, which I don't think any other author who like I have like multiple books of is ordered by publish date. But I'm gonna do Coco Mellor's that way. I don't know. The concept of putting Blue Sisters before Cleopatra and Frankenstein on my bookshelf. No.
Oh.
Guys, I don't even know what I was talking about. Actually, I think that things are going great. Huge things are happening. Unfortunately, there are a lot of things that need to be completed. I'm like really contemplating just being like, no, I'm not gonna finish this video. But I'm very determined. I'm on M. I can do this. You know what? I'm very curious to see if anybody has read this book. Has anybody read From Hollywood with Love by Scott Meslow? It is about the rise and fall and rise again of the romantic comedy. There's nothing I love more than a romantic comedy. I literally own two books about When Harry Met Sally. The When Harry Met Sally screenplay and then the Tamara Jeffers McDonald. Love a good romantic comedy. I love a good quality romantic comedy. And I love a good analysis of a romantic comedy, which is why I bought this book. I found it from some YouTube video. I'll hopefully link it in the description if I can find it. But yeah, I found it from that video, bought it, excited to read it, haven't read it. Have you read it? If you have, let me know, comment, because if you do, literally I will, like, this will skyrocket up to my priorities. The way that I haven't read any of the books that I just put on. Okay, and also I haven't really. Okay, let me just do a quick fact check to make sure I want to keep all of these. I'm really not donating a ton of books. It's crazy that, like, when I buy things, I'm actually, like, purposeful about it, low key. Maybe I can make smart financial decisions. Low key, should I get rid of this? Okay, this is Who Cooked the Last Supper, The Women's History of the World by Rosalind Miles. I got this because I will 100% not be able to find this video. I'm so sorry. I saw a diva on TikTok talk about this book, and that's why I got it. I also technically got it, and it was like supposed to be like one of my history textbooks when I was homeschooled. I did not read all this. It's a nonfiction book. It's a feminist book. I'm very intrigued by it, and I will keep this. I am not going to put it in my donate pile. This is another book that if you comment and you say like this is a good book, it will skyrocket to the top. But like I'm probably not, well, I don't know. Never say never. I'm keeping it, so like I want to read it. Guys, I know that this is a crazy angle. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Song of Achilles. Where is that? If I was the Song of Achilles, never mind, I found it. I haven't read the Song of Achilles. This was actually something my friend got this for me um before I moved. Yeah. I would say I love you, Diva, but like I don't love you that much. You know? Let's talk about this book, The Faggots and Their Friends Between Revolutions by Larry Mitchell. I don't know if I like said I'm saying it. The faggots, okay? I'm gay. Hello. I can say that. The Faggots and Their Friends Between Revolutions. This book, so incredible that you need to okay, actually, hold on. I want to get this drawing tattooed on my leg. Can you fucking imagine how sexy that would be? Hello? Can you fucking imagine? If you want to Venmo me and help me pay for that, I will gladly accept it. What is the culture's opinion about this thing between us by Gus Moreno? I've heard only good things about it. I also, where is, okay, here it is, I found it. The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern. Low key. Okay, yeah, Morgenstern. Word. I have class tomorrow. I want you guys to know that. I have class tomorrow, and I also technically have work tomorrow as well. I'll be fine. Night Circus, Aaron Morgenstein. Is it good? A friend recommended this to me. If you're watching this, hi Diva. I know that you're watching this. Let me get close to the microphone and say this. I love you. I really, really do. So fucking much. You're incredible. Okay, sorry. That was kind of crazy. I'm so behind on school. I don't know if I ever finished that. I truly, the, it, it's crazy. I'm embarrassed about it. It's really fucked up. I am like not proud of it whatsoever. But I think part of the reason is because I was on a wait list for a specific class. And so for the first 2 weeks of the semester, before like I could figure out like before the deadline to add or drop classes, I was taking 6 classes because I was taking the class that I was on the wait list for and the class that I was going to drop if I didn't get on the wait list. So now I'm in the class that I was on the wait list for, which let me just say I'm so happy about. Oh my god. On the syllabus, I was like reading through the syllabus and I was like, I wanted to read all of these books. And it's a really intense reading class, but my god, it's an incredible. Also, the way that I just found The Berry Giant by Ishiguro, and it was literally in the pile that like I thought that it would be in, and I feel like I looked at. Also, do you guys want to know something crazy? I own 2 copies of The Rachel Incident. I'm telling you, I fucking love this book. This copy is my copy that I have annotated over time. And this copy is the copy that like I give to people so that they can read it. And then I'm just like, hey, can you give it back? And then I just like give it to the next person to read. Like, I'm dead fucking serious. Speaking of the Rachel incident, low key, for my secret Santa this year, um, I gave my sister a copy of the Rachel incident because I lended her like this copy, like the copy that I lend to people. But then like when I moved, I asked for it back. Loki. So I ended up just getting her own copy, but that's not why I brought up this story. I got her a personally signed CD from one of her favorite artists, which, like, I mean, that's just gonna be one of the best Secret Santa presents that I've gotten for anyone, truly and 100%. Also, if anybody from Southwest Airlines is watching this, I lost my copy of IRL by Tommy Pico and The Employees by Olga Ravin on my flight, and I have submitted a lost item request, but they have not found it yet, which is so fucked up because I gave them so much detail, but like I also understand like so many items get lost, but I really want it back. Not only because both of those books are like really sentimental to me. I love The Employees. My copy is heavily annotated. And I was in the middle of IRL by Tommy Pico, a book that is out of press. And oh, this is so fucked up. Okay. The bookmark that I was using in IRL by Tommy Pico was the hand drawn bookmark that I got from Frankie. Fucked up. Absolutely fucked up that I just left that on the plane. And then the bookmark that I was using for The Employees by Olga Ravin is the only thing that I have ever crocheted in my entire life. I went through like a very brief interest in crocheting and I crocheted one bookmark. And that was the bookmark that I was using for The Employees by Olga Ravin. So I desperately want those books and those bookmarks back. So, I mean, I know that it's a long shot to be like, "Hey, Southwest, do you want to help a diva out, get these books back?" But, I might as well. Because literally, if I do not get these back, drastic things are going to be seen on the news across the world. Where do they categorize Queen Elizabeth? Because, like, Queen Elizabeth obviously, right? So the reason that I have Queen Elizabeth the First's collected works, is because I studied a couple of her poems in a class a couple of semesters ago, and I think that she is like widely underappreciated, in terms of like a literary persona, if you will. I really hope that I'm not okay. I love being an English major. I really, really do. I love touching and like getting into my pretentious bag, but sometimes I fear that like I get a little bit too crazy with it. So, I mean, with that being said, Queen Elizabeth, I think that she's like widely underappreciated. I'm thinking about doing my thesis on her, but I don't think I will. I need to write a thesis. Jesus fuck, I need to write a thesis. I can't think about that too much right now. That's not what's happening. What's happening is we're reorganizing the bookshelf. No, I'm not gonna get rid of anything. I am gonna ask if anybody has read the other two books by Caroline O'Donoghue, Promising Young Woman and Scenes of a Graphic Nature. If you've read them, let me know what you think. I haven't gotten to them. Obviously, I love the Rachel incident, and I really want to read those other two books. I just haven't gotten to them. And if you comment and you're like, I love them, I'll get to them quicker. But if you're like, I don't really like them, then I'll know that it's probably not worth my time. I'm trusting you wholly and explicitly. Do I still own? I think I'm gonna get rid of this. when am I ever going to read every single Sylvia Plath poem? In case you guys were wondering, Storygraph categorizes Sir Gawain and the Green Knight under the author Gawaiian Poet. And they categorize Harriet Tubman live in concert by Bob the Drag Queen under Q, which makes sense for an automated system. Although I really think that we're in the end game. We're in the R's. This is Liquid a Love Story. Okay, let me just tell you guys. This is a book of the month book that I got. I'm so intrigued by it. The reviews on it are pretty bad. And this is one of the books where, like, I low key don't think that the reviews are going to matter to me because, like, I'm just already intrigued in this story based on its synopsis, and I don't really care where it goes based on this synopsis because just like everything about it just captures me. But I'm not gonna lie if I haven't. I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't been put off by its somewhat negative reviews. Why do I feel like organizing it this way makes it feel like I have more books than I do? Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. I I'm literally almost at the end. Um I was just thinking that I wasn't quite done with this shelf and that I still had all of these books to do when in fact I am almost done with this shelf. Things are looking up, I guess. You know, I reluctantly admit it. Fuck. And right after that is The Employees by Olga Ravin, which I don't have because I famously lost it on a plane. If you're from Southwest, please. I I am begging. And like, okay, here's the thing. I would be happy, okay, because listen, I'm a broke college student. I cannot afford to repurchase these books particularly. At least it's not a priority. While like the Southwest case is still open, but even like when it closes, I don't think it's going to be um a priority for me because it's just like expensive. Books are expensive, especially an out of print book like IRL. I cannot find that book for a very cheap price. And like, I want my annotations and I want my bookmarks. Both of those are one of a kind bookmarks. Both of them. It's so heartbreaking because for both of those books, I literally put them in my carry on because I was like, I need to not lose these. If I lose my luggage, I cannot lose these books. And then gag of the season, I lose these books. So where the fuck is I'm thinking of ending things? Because that's another book that I know that I have. But I also love. I'm thinking of ending things. Ian Reed, great book. Oh, I found it. Okay, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And now we're getting into Taylor Jenkins Reid. Divas. Daisy Jones and the Six. Love. Great book. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Love. Great book. Maybe in Another Life. I desperately want to reread this for a video because the first couple of chapters were something else, let me tell you. And I didn't end up finishing it because I got into like a major reading slump because of it. But like there are a couple of books that like I want to revisit. Um, but I just haven't. But I want to revisit them for a video that I hated that I want to revisit. And I didn't hate Maybe in Another Life. I don't think I got far enough into it to like make an opinion, but like the specific plot points that I got to, crazy. Could not believe it was the same author as Daisy Jones and the Six and the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And like I don't want to I don't like that's not shade. Again, like is Taylor Jenkins Reid really watching this and being like, "Oh my gosh, was that shade?" No. But like at the end of the day, that's not shade. Also, in case you were wondering, Storygraph categorizes Lana Del Rey under R's. Guys, we're gonna get to Sally Rooney. I low-key wanted to film a video about Sally Rooney that was like similar to my Sayaka Murata video, like a beginner's guide to Sally Rooney. Where's Intermezzo? Never mind, I found it. I think I'm also going to categorize Sally Rooney by release date because I know when her books were released. The only book that I don't own of hers is Beautiful World, Where Are You? And that's because I've heard really bad things about it. And I do want to read it because I've read the other of her books and I've liked all of them except for Normal People. Um so I guess by that I mean I really really liked Conversations with Friends and I really really liked Intermezzo. And literally I like got a copy of Beautiful World, Where Are You from the library, and the first couple of chapters I did like, but then I had to return it before I moved. And I just haven't gotten it from a library here. This is fucked up. Okay. I have okay. Ooh, I Who Have Never Known Men. I have that. It's by Jacqueline Hartman. Why was it not with the H's? Do I not have this marked as owned? This is so fucked up. I literally bought this before I moved too. I should have this as owned. It's crazy how bad I need to pee right now. I literally do have it marked as owned. So why the fuck did it not show up in the H's? Am I just stupid? Okay, low key, it's probably just me. Listen, I am on camera talking about multiple substances that I have taken to become inebriated. Who is not in the proper mindset? Is it me or is it Storygraph, you know? Guys, I need to pee so bad. I can't even lie. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I hope that I wasn't in like the middle of a story because, like, if I was, I don't remember what I was saying. I mean, did I finish up my like thoughts about Sally Rooney and like Beautiful World, Where Are You? Haven't read it, like the first couple of chapters, had to return it. Let me know if I should read it. I like don't really want to, but I will probably eventually. I just like listen, right now I am not in the space to read books that I know that I'm not gonna like. Literally, like there are so many books that I know that I have that I just cannot find. Okay, I am on the S's. I'm on Lisa C. Where the fuck is On Gold Mountain by Lisa C. that I know that I own because I liked that book. I literally bought it. On Gold Mountain by Lisa C. Never mind, I found it. Guys, I so desperately hope that you can hear me in this video. Holy shit. Here's a book that I love that I have not talked about on this channel quite. Can I like move this camera down a little bit actually because I like am on the floor. Great Circle, Maggie Shipstead. Incredible book. Focuses on like the main character is basically like Amelia Earhart coded. And it's like a dual narrative between that character and then like a actress that was casted to play her in a biopic. It's an incredible book. It's so long. Let me tell you that. How many pages is it? For some reason, Storygraph has it listed as 593 pages. My copy is 651 pages. So it's a long book. I think that I partly listened to it on audiobook as well. And it was like a 25-hour long audiobook. Long as fuck. Let me tell you, it is so worth it. A lot of like the beginning of it is like explanation about like the parents that like we don't really need to know about. So I would say like maybe it takes 100 pages to like get into it, but that's like maybe it takes 100 pages to get into it. It's long. I would 100% reread it in a heartbeat. I just like haven't. Should I keep They Both Die at the End low key? Okay. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. I own History Is All You Let Me. Ooh, History Is All You Left Me, and They Both Die at the End, both by Adam Silver. Silvera. That there's actually absolutely no way that that's right. I own both of these, but I'm not a YA reader. I know that we've already been through that, but like I'm not I'm not the target audience. I mean, I did keep If I See You Again Tomorrow by somebody else. I don't remember the name of them, which is a queer YA book. And like part of me does want to read both of these and that for like a queer YA video. Should I keep them? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know your opinion. I don't think I'm ever gonna actually I don't think I'm ever gonna get to these. If I see you again tomorrow, I actually think that I might end up getting to because I'm extremely compelled by the concept behind it. Neither of these I think I'll ever get into. I know They Both Die at the End is extremely popular. I don't think I'll ever get to it. But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, opinions. What is your opinion on Young Mungo? I'm asking you specifically. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. What do you think about Young Mungo? Sorry, I was just being a little bit silly there. Don't worry about it. I think I fully forgot about Frankenstein. I literally saw Frankenstein on the Storygraph list and just did not put it away. But that's okay, I caught it. Guys, literally, the end is so close in sight. It's genuinely absurd. I need your guys' advice on The Queen's Gambit by Walter Tevis. I bought it because of the TV show and I haven't read it. I don't tend to love reading things after I've seen the visual adaptation of them. But with that being said, like I did just read The Hunger Games for the first time after seeing the visual adaptation of it multiple times, and I still loved it regardless. So I'm curious if anybody has read The Queen's Gambit, what they think of it. Let me know. Okay, here's another behind the scenes little moment. I own all three of the novelizations of the X trilogy. They were the films first, and then they got turned into novels. And I wanted to make a video comparing the novels and the films. And then I started reading the first novel, and I was like, I really can't do this, actually. It wasn't bad, it was just like exponentially boring to me because, like, I already knew the plot, and I felt like they were executed better in the films because that was like the original intention. These are books that I would be willing to revisit, but especially because they're so short. I think that they're under 150 pages each, and there's three of them, and they're all super, super small and like designed to be super, super small. Oh my gosh, another book that I own, The Uncensored Picture of Dorian Gray. I had to read the regular picture of Dorian Gray for one of my classes. I liked it, didn't love it, and I desperately want to read The Uncensored Picture of Dorian Gray. I feel like I should have my regular copy of Dorian Gray somewhere, but I just don't know where it would be. I'm not gonna take another shot because like Diva, I'm gone for the night, but I completely forgot about this Mike's Hard, so while we're wrapping up, I think now's a good time to finish it. I don't know where the regular copy of Dorian Gray is, and I also don't have it marked as owned in Storygraph. I know that I have it, and I know that it's somewhere. Now is not the time to panic by Kevin Wilson. Have you guys heard anything about this book? I think I bought it at a Barnes and Noble because I was very intrigued by the premise, and that's it. And I am still very intrigued by the premise. I want to read it. Obviously, that's why I bought it. But I'm just curious. With that, I think that is it. Word. Okay. Okay. Word. This bottom shelf I like to keep blank, which is like part of the reason why I wanted to like reorganize this is because like my bottom shelf is getting a bit too crowded. Because what would I do without important things like my birth certificate and pairs of socks that don't fit me, and a receipt from my local bookstore of books that I'm never going to return because I love them so much. Should I do this? Okay, alright. No, I got this. I can do this. I'm gonna do an ASMR outro for you guys. It's late. Ooh, you know what? Let me, can I do this in a normal position so that, there can be a semblance of, okay, I look good, I look sexy. Maybe like this? Oh, okay. All right. This is fucked up. So the answer to that question is no. Do you guys want a poster wall, low key? I've always wanted to show you guys the full extent of my poster wall over time, but then I only end up filming in that one corner of my room. Here's the view. Was that good? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Oh wait, I wanted to do an ASMR outro. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and had a good time and just had a good little kiki and vibe session. I mean, my bookshelf is organized and decluttered, which is good. That was the goal of this video, right? I would go through all of the books that I have put aside to donate, but I don't really feel like doing that because I'm really, really inebriated at the moment, which is such a shame because I really do look incredibly sexy right now. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed me. And if you did enjoy me, you should subscribe. You should like. You should comment. You should share. You should do all of the shit that YouTubers usually tell you to do. Because you love me. Don't you love me? Don't you fucking love me? Anyways, okay. I hope that you guys have a good night. Happy New Year. Should I take a goodbye shot with you guys? No, if I take a shot, I am literally going to throw up, actually. Is that everything that I want to say? Bookshelf, done. Me, beautiful. You, incredibly sexy and talented, but only if you subscribe. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. Uh, Talk to God if you have an issue with that, because she's the diva that makes the rules. I feel like in Leviticus, God said subscribe to but mostly books on YouTube and you will be blessed with incredible things beyond your comprehension. And I think that my subscribers can speak to that. I truly believe so. I think that they really, really can. Why would you not want to be a part of that club? I mean, anyways, that's it. Did you guys enjoy? Fucking heater turned on. I don't want to end this video. I want to keep chatting to you guys. I'm gonna be so sad when it's like no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Goodbye.